I'm here with JJ Wood, comedian and dope human being, and this is the Integrated OKC. You may know.
Flick the cup.
Flick the cup.
Do I put?
Just whatever kind of energy you want to throw into it, it's a thing.
Oh, okay.
Whatever you want. Yeah, give it a little shake. Yeah, it's the thing now, you know. Get everybody's energy in the cup. I'm gonna have at least 30 to 100 of these episodes.
Yeah, no, I feel a lot better after flicking that. A lot better.
There's actually studies showing that when you flick a cup, it actually takes you to another level.
Really?
Yeah, takes you that theta wave, theta state.
Buckle up, buttercups. We're going. We're taking it there.
I think we just created a new euphemism. So, Jay, man, tell us who you are. What do you do, man?
JJ Wood. I'm a stand-up comedian, stoner model citizen, and aspiring strip club DJ.
You know what? Like, listen to the sound check. All I could hear was you behind like a musty sound.
Coming up next to the stage,
chamomile tea.
Chastity's only met her father one time.
Like, damn, usually you're coming out as a good DJ. Like, you know all these background info about your strippers. You know,
she learned how to tie her shoes at 4 years old. A little late bloomer, but her parents still loved her.
Right? If you didn't know these backstories, no one can say you don't give a shit about your strippers. You don't keep a good crowd.
Like, that's the thing. It's like, Bono.
Mm-hmm, yeah.
Bono's always like trying to save the world and stuff. I've never once heard or seen Bono at a strip club trying to make a difference, dude.
Yeah. I mean, look, they're there for a reason. Why are we here? Some people just got to, sex work is real work.
100%, dude.
100%.
Drop your OnlyFans links in the comments.
You know what? I mean, speaking of business idea, like while we're on the topic, you were saying you're going to work with a podcast too. I know you're doing a bunch of comedy right now as well.
Yeah, man.
I'm killing it in the scene right now.
Oh, thank you. I've got a podcast that's going to start within the next, few weeks. I'll start releasing it and stuff. So I'm pretty excited to work with the company. I'm stoked on it, man. Just stoked to kind of highlight some people in the Oklahoma City scene.
Right, yeah.
You know what
exactly.
I mean? That are trying to make this place actually the next spot to be.
Right. That's why we're here, right?
Absolutely.
That's exactly why we're here.
I'm a firm believer that Oklahoma City is the next, like, Austin, Texas.
Right.
You know what I mean?
What would you like to see change, in Oklahoma City as far as either the audience, the people, just the whole vibe of the scene? I mean, like, you kind of been grinding in the comedy scene from seeing you at Kindles and stuff, and now you're doing, like, the Joinery and Bricktown Comedy Club.
Yeah.
So.
I think, man, we need more support. I would like to see more support of, like, people that are actually trying to make a difference here.
Mm-hmm.
And I think the community really needs to, like, kind of put more backing into it.
Yeah. I've definitely heard that from other artists and people I've already had on the podcast, like, just telling me, like, that support is lacking. Where if you go to Austin, we've had a lot of our people go to Austin or go to other places and be like, the feedback is so much stronger.
Right. Well, it's like, there's so many people that are always like, Oklahoma sucks. Like, this place sucks. But I'm like, bitch, move.
Right.
Like, leave.
Right. No, seriously.
We don't need you, I grew up in a small town called Ruidoso, New Mexico.
Where?
Ruidoso, New Mexico.
Ruidoso?
Yeah, a little southeastern part.
Oh, okay, cool.
Little mountain town. Beautiful place.
I know people in New Mexico.
Yeah.
They're lovely.
And, I lived there for the first 20 years of my life, and then I dipped out here. And
okay, cool. So that's when you were coming out in Oklahoma City. And
right.
Seeing you at Bora Bora when the pump was Bora Bora.
Yeah.
Word.
And, I think if you've lived in a spot your entire life, you can get sick of it.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So you just need to branch out and do stuff. But I went back in the end of September, early October. And I went back there, and there was a lot of people in, like, my generation that moved away. They moved to, like, bigger spots, like Houston or New York or all that stuff.
Right. And people doing music or doing, like, whatever, like, just whatever.
And they
9 to 5.
They came back, and then utilize what they learned in those bigger cities and started using it to make Ruidoso a lot better. And I was so stoked about that. Because when I was growing up, like, that town was just ran by a bunch of, like, old people. You know what I mean? They're like, no, young hooligans, we're here to retire. And we just want to, like, chill and
keep it slow on the
We want
to
watch Wheel of Fortune. You know, there was nothing to do for, like, the younger kids and stuff like that. And, like, a lot of them just got hooked on drugs and died.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
There's a lot of places here like that, for sure.
You need to have, like, at places like that, like, you need things for the kids to do there.
Right.
And, you know, and just seeing, like, man, when I went back there, just seeing everything, just how that town has grown was truly inspiring. I was like, yes.
Well, they've been putting back into it, you know, like playgrounds.
Man, just cool concepts.
Artwork
like, you know, the breweries there were dope. You know, just more stuff, because it's a tourist town. Like, and if you don't have tourists coming in, I mean, that town's
not making any money.
It's not generating anything. So you got to give, like, the people something to come and do.
Right.
Which is really dope. So go Ruidoso.
Yeah. What's up, Ruidoso? Shout out Ruidoso. So you want to see some of those things happening here? I mean,
absolutely.
I feel like, of course.
But even, like, Oklahoma City now, it's like there's
doing
so
a lot
many
more.
There's so many cool concepts. We're constantly building. We're constantly growing and stuff. And it's so dope to see.
But the support is lacking.
It's just, you get those people, they're like, well, it's just Oklahoma City. It's just Oklahoma City. Like, dude, shut up. Like, get out of that mind state. Be like, yo, this is Oklahoma City. Like, this is a tight spot, bro.
Yeah, people really don't know. I mean, like, jazz musicians really know because this how big Deep Deuce was back in the day. Like, there's the people who were in Deep Deuce, like, revolutionized, like, for example, jazz guitar.
Right.
Charlie Christian.
And
guitarist.
maybe Deep Deuce needs to get back into, like, putting more jazz music up there because, like, dude, I live right by that.
Right.
It's like the jazz district, and I see no live music happening anywhere in that thing.
I mean, you know, there's some things that suck that happened over there, too. Just like, for example, like, there was personally, I want to have the person who owned Urban Roots. If you know about Urban Roots, y'all know that place was so dope. And before the Food Network came in and, like, changed her whole shit, like, you know, she kind of had, like, you know, sliders and, like, chicken and waffles and, like, you know, ginger, like, drinks and stuff in mason jars, like, super dope shit. And then, like, people have jazz jams and, like, poetry stuff over there all the time. And this was, like, before I left in 2016. You know,
where did you go again?
I moved to California for like 8 years, you know, and then just recently came back in February.
Word, man.
Word. So, but, like,
glad to have you back.
Thanks, man. Appreciate it. So, like you said, coming back and taking everything I learned and
you got to, man. I mean, I lived in New York City for a little bit too.
Word.
I was out there for about 18 months, and I just moved back because it's too damn expensive out there.
Yeah, and, you know, unless you're, like, you know, on the legal team for some crazy company.
Bro, I mean, I know a lot of friends that are doing well up there and stuff, and that's like, New York City is such a tight spot. Like,
there's a lot of crazy shit going on in New York. And yeah,
absolutely.
I've got friends out there, like, oh my God, the stories I hear.
The best analogy I could give about New York City is, like, you're going, like, go up there wanting an opportunity, right?
Yeah.
Like, you want to make it. And New York City is like that crazy bipolar girlfriend that, like, flips out on you all the time, like, slashes the tires of your car and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But you stick around with her because every now and again you get a good blowjob.
Yeah, exactly. A really, like, mind-blowing blowjob.
Fantastic, dude.
Insanely good. Wildly.
Fuck.
New York. Yes.
It was wild, man. I love how you got the cedar here.
I know. Palo Santo.
Or what is it?
Palo Santo wood.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
I have one of these at home. Is cedar not the same thing?
You know, I maybe they're related, but I think it's a different thing. Like, cedar smells different, and that's got, like, a whole
different.
Can we
like this?
Yeah, dude. You got fire on you?
Fuck yeah.
And I got little, you know, I found that rock that looks just like Oklahoma. I just found that in the wilderness somewhere.
That's awesome.
I know, right?
Remember just, like, being kids and just, like, finding rocks back. This is cool.
Right, yeah, no, I'm taking that. Yeah, no, so this is, like, the adult version. Let me take this 5-pound rock home, you know.
I lit some cedar in my apartment one day. One of my buddies was over.
Yeah.
And he's like, man, I don't know if I like the way that smells. I was like, why? And he goes, because it's making me feel really, really good right now.
Yeah. He's like, bro, what are you burning? What did you douse this in? What has this been doused in?
I douse it in love, baby.
I don't know. I don't know if love rhymes with hydrocodone.
Oh, it smells the same. Love does not rhyme with hydrocodone.
I'm just saying. And it smells like. And I only say that because I've been kicking with people, and they're like, "I'm about to roll a joint," and then they roll the joint. And I'm like, I'm happy, I'm stoked, and then all of a sudden they pull out some other shit. I'm like, what's that? And then they just dip the whole joint to some wet shit, and I'm like, word. I'm not smoking that.
Yeah,
I don't know what the fuck that was.
Like back in
I'm cool on that.
My early 20s, dude. Yeah, back in my early 20s, dude. Like I smoked a couple blunts with lean on it, and like I was like, never again.
Right.
Not doing that. Like this wild. Like this New Year's Eve was amazing. It was the first New Year's Eve in like 8 years that I haven't had to like work at a bar or a nightclub and stuff like that.
Nice.
I just chilled with like 7 of my homies. We smoked an irresponsible amount of weed and just played Cards Against Humanity. Like, it was
Yo, that's the best. Yeah,
God.
I just play hard. Yeah, playing that over any holiday with just a large group of family or just like family, friends and homies.
Man, it was
so good.
It was a really, really good one. I mean, we smoked like a ridiculous amount of weed though. Like I was like, guys, this is unnecessary, but it's like
the Cheech and Chong level, like.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Like we were very. It was like I got home at like 12:45, and I was like, bro, I'm good.
You're good.
Like I like cracked open my window because I live downtown. I cracked open my window, be like, what's going on out here? And you're just like, pop, 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 and you're like, oh shit.
Oh, I'm cool on that. Actually, we gonna put this back down.
Oh yeah, man.
That's wild, bro.
Yeah.
But man, tell me a little bit more about. Now that I wanted to hear about what you wanted to see change in Oklahoma, because I know every artist has a different way of doing that. And, ideally the people I have on, they're like changing things a little bit in their own way, making a little bit of a difference. And so like, I just wanted to ask you how do you feel like you're doing that? How you feel like you're giving back? And cause you've been in the circuit, like I've been saying in that circuit, how you been giving back in that circuit?
Man, for the most part, man, I'm just trying to put on comedy shows. I want to give some of like the newer like up and comers and stuff. Like I want to give them a chance to hone their craft a little bit more. You know what I mean? I see like a lot of these new like open micers and stuff that have been putting in the work. Like they're taking this seriously. I want to give them a chance. Like, all right, cool. Like let's get you a longer set in, and let's get you a couple bucks in your pocket while you do it too.
Yeah, seriously, why not?
But
there's a business to this too. It's not like you're just
100%.
pulling yourself out for free labor.
And so I've been also at the same time I've been bringing in comics from all over the country and stuff to like come in and like, hey, scope out the scene that we have here. Like it's dope. You know what I mean?
Right.
But yeah, it's just putting on like the shows and continuing to like build this comedy scene up, because I mean, I think right now like a lot of like my friends that are on like bigger circuits and stuff are like, well, you got to move to Austin, man. That's a new spot right now. They got Rogan, they got Tim Dillon, they got Tom Segura there, and it's like, cool. But now I'm gonna move to Austin, paying double the amount of rent that I'm paying here to live in a shittier spot, to start all the way down at the bottom of a totem pole and have to like climb myself back up to like maybe get a good opportunity. And I'm like, man, I would rather build something than try and blend in with something. Like, no disrespect to anyone that's not on that grind, but everyone's grind is different.
I think in a lot of ways, sometimes a lot of people's grinds are similar. They're different enough, but in application, you know what I'm saying? Like everything's in a drop of water, meaning if you can apply it from this thing, you should be able to apply it to another phase or another part. Right. You know what I'm saying? Same thing as like Albert Einstein. I think he said it like, if your desk is messy, your car is probably messy, your room is probably messy. It's just all related. You know what I'm saying?
Absolutely. 100%.
So you just exercise your habit in this area, it's gonna repeat itself in other areas. And so like building, I've heard, learned, seen, you just have to put in the work and keep putting it in the same pile instead of like trying to hop into different areas, because you put all that work in the front end here, that building here, and it's all about who you know too. Right. No, absolutely. And that's why I'm like, I'm thankful for Bricktown Comedy Club and stuff, because I mean, I get put on stuff over there, but at the same time, like, I get to go to this spot and watch comics that I admire. Like, I get to go watch them work, and then later just kind of go rub shoulders with them and shoot the shit, and it's awesome. So I'm super thankful for that. But yeah, this scene it's growing. The comedy scene here it's doing well, and we just need to continue to
like consistency is key, and I think that's with anything that you do.
Word.
You've got to be consistent with it, because like there's been shows that no one showed up to that I've put on. You know what I mean? I'm like, oh shit, that sucks. Yeah. But you got to keep doing it. Like the Zuma showcase that I put on every third Sunday. Shameless self-promotion.
I'm gonna have to like zoom you in on that part. I got you.
That show I've been putting on for like over a year now, and it has just taken off. Like there's a good solid base of regulars that show up there that come support, and it's awesome.
Yeah, dude, it's like you're building like a breeding ground, because like every time you put on a show and you're like post, I'm like, oh word, that's a date night, It's like invite somebody, hang out, come, let's go. It's a comedy show. Like it's always like choice situation for so many people, and you're doing stuff like that. Like,
man, it's funny you say date night. There was I had the show on Sunday, and this barista at this cafe that I go to a lot. He was like, yeah, man. He's like, I'm going to go. I've kind of got a date. He's like, you got any recommendations or like, advice? And I was like, don't sit up front. Like,
because that means we going to get you. That's what that means.
And it was funny because he kind of sat in the third row, and I could tell that like, I think with comedy shows, it's different.
That's great.
Because like, especially if you're on a date.
Right.
Because if you hear something that's like a little bit outlandish, you don't really want to laugh at that. And then like your date be like, wow, dude, what a psycho. He just laughed at that joke.
Right. I mean, I don't know. For me, it might be like a good filter. I'm just saying,
Yeah.
It's like, oh shit, well, I don't care. Like if you don't like that I laugh at it, like maybe that's like a sign. I just kick with people who can handle my humor or whoever, whatever I find funny.
Man, and that's the beautiful thing I love about comedy. It's like okay, for instance, like when I was playing music and stuff, like you practice in your room,
right? You
practice in your room, and then you go up and you do a show, and it's like cool, like. But with comedy, like we practice
in front of people.
Like
I just somehow I knew that was like where you go.
So it's like you go up on stage, you're like, all right, we'll see how this works out.
Right.
And sometimes it goes well.
Mm-hmm.
A lot of the times it doesn't.
Yeah, sometimes you just make it work, Clearly,
got this for later.
Let's go. Yeah, no, sometimes it works, and sometimes you fall flat on your face, bro. Like,
God, man, it's rough, dude. Like, I have bombed so much, and that's a piece of advice that I've really taken to heart. Is this one comedian that I talked to. He was telling me, he was like, dude, everyone still bombs. He's like, don't worry about it.
Yeah.
He's like, Kevin Hart still bombs. Dave Chappelle still bombs.
Yeah.
All these people still bomb, dude. Like,
you just roll
that's
through it.
just a part of it. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like, some jokes work, some do.
I don't know how many times I've heard a video of Patrice O'Neal.
God, I love it.
Me too, man. He's just so sly with his shit. He's so good with it. Like,
yeah.
He's so good with it. And like, just like digging in when you get hated by the crowd. He just wants to, you just dig in, make it worse. Just go, just dig right in.
Yeah. I did this show.
It makes them respect you. Somehow.
I did this show a few months ago, and it was a stoner show, right? Which are stoner crowds are a lot harder to make laugh than drunk crowds.
Mm-hmm.
Surprisingly.
Really?
Because it's like the drunk crowds are well, like stoner crowds like they their laughs are delayed.
Oh yeah.
So they're like, you're like, dude, like kind of needed that 5 seconds ago, man.
Right. Yeah. It makes a big difference because you're like hanging on it.
I did this joke, and I never doing this joke again because obviously it did not work out. But I was like, I'm the victim of a hate crime. I was like, my DoorDash driver, he took my Taco Bell. I was like, you never get in between a stoner and their Baja Blast. Fucking bomb, dude.
Doesn't work.
That was like the most awkward minute and a half that I've ever had. Like it was a 10-minute set, and for a minute and a half, everyone was just staring at me, and that feels like forever. You're like, God damn.
It's kind of hot in here. Shit.
Anyway,
how about that airplane food? Like,
right. Bro. It's pretty nuts.
Right. In a half chance, everybody was just on some vegan shit, and they don't fuck with soda.
Bro.
They don't fuck with pop.
That's the one thing. It's like with the comedy too. It's you never know, like when someone's gonna find something offensive, and it's just dumb. Have you ever heard?
Very brave for going into that. Definitely.
No, absolutely,
So, like, can't get more power to you. I say comedians should be protected.
Yeah, 100%.
Shit.
Because I think nowadays it's like people don't know why they're offended. They just like to say like, "Oh, we're offended."
Right. Well, you're going to be offended sometimes, and a lot of the times you're not going to like what people think, whether it's true or not.
Right.
You know? And so a lot of times it's just social experimentation. Have you seen like Zach Galifianakis has this show, this weird Between Two Ferns?
Yeah, I love that show.
So and somebody had just showed it to me, and I was like, "There's so much to be offended by here. Nothing has happened. B, just so wild." The level that he's going to sometimes on these shows, I'm like, dude, this is a social experiment. Like after a while, 100%. It's like it's nothing but. I feel like comedy's that way too, you know. Like
right.
You're
but
testing.
at a certain point, like his guests, like they know what they're getting into. Like they know that, like, all right, it's Zach. He's gonna be a little outlandish, and he's probably gonna say some weird shit. You know,
right?
Like, well, he actually has the Between Two Ferns movie on Netflix. I don't know if you've seen that, or you should check it out, dude. Okay. It's hilarious.
Okay, all right, I'll give it a shot. I mean, I already seen the other stuff, which was kind of funny just to see how people reacted, you know?
Oh, man, yeah. But yeah, like, comedy is very subjective. And shit, dude, like, even my show on Sunday, like, there's a bunch of, like, old people in the front row. And it's like the grandpa guy, like, he was cracking up. He's like, ha, ha, ha. But, like, the grandmas were like, sitting there eating their like fucking ice cream cake, just like, we don't like that. We don't understand what you're talking about. Like,
right? What's lit?
Yeah, what is lit? Weed lubricant. What? But yeah, as I said, like, so Namish Patel. I don't know if you ever heard of this guy.
Maybe
he's one of my favorites, man. But he was the first Indian writer on SNL. And in 2018, he did a show at Columbia University. And this is where it gets good, because college shows, a lot of comedians don't fuck with anymore, because like the college shows are
super left leaning, which is, you know, I'm pretty middle myself. But
did a joke about like, he's like, I know being gay is not a choice, because there's no way that like a black guy wakes up one day and goes, you know what, this being black, way too easy.
Right.
Like, I'm going to be gay too. It's
no,
like,
seriously.
And it was a very true statement. But these people like got up on stage and pulled him off stage. Like, nope. Like, you can't say that. Like, you don't have the right to say that. And he goes, like, what are you talking about?
I know, right?
So it's like, why were you offended by that? Like, I think people just want to be offended to be offended.
Right.
Or just to say that they're offended.
Or just consign certain topics to certain people, you know? I mean, whereas sometimes there's like what's called intersection. Sometimes it works and doesn't work, you know. Whereas for me, I'm mixed as shit. I'm so mixed. I got like damn near every part of the world inside me. So like, it's like I've been able to pop in and out of different things. I speak Spanish, so like people don't usually know what box to put me in. So it's kind of like interrupts that. Let's get offended by what you say. Whereas like, you know, I kind of understand everybody's plight a little bit. You know what I'm saying? I'm not fully in it, but I totally get it. It's like, as an Indian person, you suffer injustices and prejudice just like black people do.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what I'm saying? Just like Mexican people, everybody like has a tinge of brown, has suffered injustices in some form or fashion just due to the social context of the world.
Right.
That's just baseline. Now, what you take after that, who says it or who doesn't says it, it's still a truth. You know, so it's interesting.
But it's wild, man. Like,
where's that?
Even just like the college shows, though. Those are... A lot of comedians don't want to do it.
Yeah.
Like, and I get it. I mean, they pay a lot of money, but like, I get it. Dude, I did a Zoom show.
A Zoom show?
A Zoom show.
On digital. Like a
on
Zoom.
like fucking.
Wow.
Set my camera up on my kitchen table, dude. Did not wear pants. It was great.
I don't know if I could do that.
It was one of those, like, because people don't really know what they want. Because the girl that hit me up about it, she's a fan. She was real excited. She's like, really want you to do our company Christmas party. It's via Zoom. And I was like, all right, cool, like whatever. But I asked, I was like, all right, what kind of material do you want? Like, do you want PG-13? You like kind of keep it cleanish? And they're like, no, we want rated R adult humor. And I'm like, bet, okay. And like, so I'm kind of doing like weed jokes, and I think I did a couple sex jokes or whatever. And 20 minutes into the 30-minute set, they just like kicked me off, and I was like, "Oh shit!" Like,
really?
And they were like, "A Karen got offended and reached out to HR, and then HR thought that your jokes were inappropriate." And I'm like, "Oh, that sucks." But they still paid me.
Right.
So,
well, they asked that from you. Like,
exactly.
Was it in writing? Just on some business tip, did you get in writing that they want to?
I mean, technically, it's on like Facebook Messenger.
Okay, so as long as it's writing, bro, that's
right.
That's a message, a text, an email.
They still paid me, so I was like, I'm good. You know what I mean?
Set and kosher.
But I'm just glad I was like, the girl was like, "Yo, I hope like you don't get in trouble for putting me on." Like, she's like, "No, they're like, we're good." I was like, "All right, bet. Like, as long as you didn't lose your job, like,
right."
You're fired. Like, you ruined the Christmas party.
Right. Sometimes that will happen, bro. They're like, "Oh yeah, we're getting rid of that person." Like,
yeah,
ooh.
yeah. So
So
being a comedian is hard, man. I mean, that's real. Like,
yeah.
But you just never know what's gonna work until you actually get up there and do it.
Matter of respect. Do you get to practice with your homies, or like in other places?
To
like
an extent, man.
Mostly.
I mean, I keep like my comedy circle kind of small. Like, I only fuck with like a few people.
Yeah, I feel it.
Because I think with any comedy scene, bro, there's 3 types of people. There's the ones that take it seriously, the ones that are there for the party, and the ones that are just gonna end up killing themselves.
Wow.
Like,
yeah.
and 2 and 3 usually coincide because people think that it's like the days of Richard Pryor and Sam Kinison, like, are in the green room, like, fucking doing blow and fucking boofing vodka shots and shit like that, dude. It's like, it's not what it is. Like, my buddy asked me, he was like, "Oh, so what do you guys do in the green room?" I was like, "Bro," I was like, literally, we were just talking about like what kind of pens we like writing with, and like what kind of notebooks we like
chill
using.
shit.
Like, yeah, we were drinking like
Coors Light and fucking.
Oh man, like, I mean, I quit drinking actually.
Oh, nice, bro.
Yeah,
congratulations.
Yeah, I quit drinking because I am a shit show. Like, but yeah, we just sit in the back, like, drinking Red Bulls and eating candy bars,
chilling, dude. Like,
love it.
Yeah, man, it doesn't take all that, and actually, yeah, you lose a lot of your focus when you're just trying to like grind and get your stuff done. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, it's. So, I mean, just in general, like in life in general, bro, like my circle has gotten so much smaller. Like, there's a lot of people that I'm like, I know or they know me, but like,
we'll keep that quality up.
Yeah, because I mean, shit, dude, I've got maybe a handful of people that we just want to see each other succeed, and we're all in different.
Shout out.
We're all in like different fields,
right?
But we all still get together, and we all just want to be able to one day we all made it.
Right.
And you got to have that support with anything that you do in life.
Dude, it's so sick. That's why I'm doing this podcast. Like, personally, like, is getting this network of people and getting everybody seen. Like, so like we've been saying, there's so much talent out here that just nobody even knows.
It's so crazy. So
if we could tap into the internet market and just like, you don't need the support. Like, how do you do it without doing it?
You don't need to move to New York or LA or anything like that anymore, dude. We have the internet. You do the shit here, bro. Like, and just let people know that where you're at is dope.
Right. And also, but I'm not against like traveling.
No, absolutely not. Like, you got to travel. Absolutely.
Go do a show here. Go like hit something else up elsewhere.
Yeah, and that's kind of like what my main goal like this year is traveling more, and I've already started doing that. Like, I mean, I've got multiple shows out of state already within the next couple months.
Yeah, where you going?
Seneca, Missouri.
Oh, word? Seneca.
Yeah.
What's in Seneca?
A brewery that is like wanting some dick jokes, dude.
Hey, man, perfect. Yeah, dude. Sounds like you got a lot of them.
To be honest, I'm just grateful for any show that I get put on.
That's real.
Where else am I going? I'll be in Dallas at the Fort Worth Hyenas Comedy Club March 18th as well.
Oh, that's a good spot.
Yeah.
I got a cousin down in Dallas. My first cousin.
Oh, yeah? I did the Hyenas in Dallas, and that was cool. So I heard the Fort Worth one is pretty cool as well. So
word.
Excited for that one.
Congratulations, man.
Thank you.
And you're getting out there, man. That's
congratulations.
Man.
I'm tired. I was
that.
At this point right now, dude. Like, I'm tired of working for other people, and that's what like now. Like, I've kind of gotten more into like the business aspect of being a comedian because it's not like you can just kind of get through life just like doing shows and getting paid and paying your bills, but how can you invest and make like your career even bigger.
Right. Yeah, I see you with the merch. Got your Funny Boys Up stuff.
Funny Boys Up, baby.
Hat, bro.
Yeah. Pete Davidson walked.
Look at him.
So I could run. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Pete.
Got your shirts and your hoodies, man.
Yeah, man. jjwoodcomedy.com. Pick those up.
So, ding.
But yeah, it's like you look at like what Kevin Hart's doing. Like Kevin Hart has his hands in so much different shit.
Books,
and that's
movies, TVs,
whether like advertisements on, sponsorships that he has and stuff like that. Like there's certain, like it's just expanding a little bit more instead of just like, yeah, I'm just gonna go work a club for a weekend and then that's it. Like.
Yeah, dude. You mean you don't have to, but there's ways that you can translate your audience also into other avenues and other businesses.
Yeah. So it's just learning the business aspect of comedy
and people want to support that and like be a part of that. So it's what I mean, like you're making also you're giving of yourself to those other avenues, but it's also something that's giving back to your audience and kind of y'all are like working together, like
And I've got luckily I got people in my circle that are very good business people.
Right.
And so it's like,
look at God.
Yeah, no, absolutely. And they're just like, oh, dude, like, you should do this, this, and this. Like,
right.
And I'm like, oh, cool. Like, so this is what we're doing.
Mm-hmm.
How can you, like, translate this into, like, your career as well? And does that make sense?
Yeah, it does, man. It does. I mean, I'm trying to figure out a lot of that by myself. Like, just doing this podcast, I'm on my own, just like putting it out there because it's passion, my artwork, I'm doing commissions and
that was yours. You did that, right?
Yeah, I sure did, man. So that's been up here for a few years.
What is she singing? Is she singing a song?
Yeah, I think she is singing a song. Like, it's actually a photo of someone's mother, the homeowner's mother. And
is she singing WAP?
She's definitely not singing WAP.
Okay.
It's probably, it could be Nicki Minaj. Who knows, really. But she gave me like a black and white photo, and I had to kind of like use other photos to do the coloring.
Oh, okay.
So that was like the difficult part about that one.
You're like, what color was the dress she was wearing? I need to know this.
I actually made it like way too dark, and she was like, that's way too dark. You need to lighten it up. And I went back over the entire skin tone and.
That looks good though, man. I like
Thanks,
it.
man.
Yeah.
Appreciate it. Yeah. I got some pieces up in underground in Midwest City and about to get some stuff up in the Paseo.
Oh, word.
I met the owner to Scratch Paseo just randomly in like a Walmart the other day.
Oh, right on.
Yeah, dude. So
like, Walmart, dude, bringing people together, dude.
We're not being sponsored. I ain't trying to get sponsored.
Dude, Walmart be on some shit, dude. What was like the owner that was like, there's $3 million worth of things being shoplifted every year. Like,
I can handle it.
Y'all be all right, bro.
It'd be
like,
cool. I mean,
I've done that. I've fucking shoplifted from Walmart back in the day, dude. Like, stealing beans and shit.
He was like, I was on the struggle bus,
dude.
Right
like, I was there, bro.
There's got to be a special level of struggle when you stealing beans from Walmart. I'm just saying,
dude.
bro,
sleeping in a '98 Honda Civic, dude. Like stealing beans from Walmart.
Surprised that shit with an '82 DeLorean. Like,
shit, I wasn't that lucky in life,
I'm just saying, sometimes you could get lucky. You never know. You might find like $300 DeLorean on Craigslist.
I'm saying I don't drive anymore. I mean, that's what I was saying earlier. It's like my Lyft driver was bringing me up here, and I was like really excited because he was like, "Your Lyft driver's deaf or hard of hearing." And I was like, "Bet." I was like, "This is tight." Like,
why?
Because sometimes I just like don't really want to talk to the Lyft drivers. Like this is like the small talk just kind of gets old to me. So where are you from? He goes, "Fuck, dude." Like.
I'm gonna be here for like 10 minutes, bro. I'm getting the fuck out of here.
So I got like super excited to like get in the car, and he's like, "What's up, man? How's it going?" I was like, "Motherfucker!" Like, but he was actually a cool guy.
Hell yeah! You just had to scream a little bit. I was like, "Oh."
Yeah. But yeah, no,
I made it.
Yeah. Yeah.
At least he wasn't blind,
Oh, absolutely not. Blind Lyft driver. Shit, dude.
I'm saying.
That's wild.
Just saying.
I have a blind friend I do comedy with. It's one of my neighbors, and like we Ubered to a show that we were on together, and we pulled up, and I was like, "Sean drove." He did use that was his.
That's a good joke, bro.
Oh man, put that one on the back burner, probably.
I'm not saying you work on it. You can polish that one up.
Yeah,
Polish
there's
it
got
up.
some potential. It's got some potential for sure. But
Man, I'm stoked to see where this all goes. Do you have any shows coming up, bro?
yeah. Let's check the dates. I have got a calendar on my phone here.
Man,
Let's
the
see.
business tactics are like, coming in clutch. Absolute clutch.
January 15th, I will be at Zuma.
Oh, wait, that's the one that you do every third Sunday, right?
Every third Sunday,
Oh,
bro.
that's
The
sick.
Zuma Comedy Showcase.
Where's that at?
Zuma
City?
is on like 10th and Western.
Oh, word, okay. 10th Western.
You know where Good Times is?
Maybe. I'll probably see it. If I see it again, I
All
know. Check it out.
It's dude, like Zuma, honestly, dude. Love those people. Tyler, Adam, Chelsea, all the bar staff and stuff. They've been really supportive the last year or so. And like, dude, they promote the shit out of that show. And it's why it's become so successful.
See,
and stuff. And
nice.
I'm super grateful for them. What is that Monday?
Part of that business acumen is having people who work and do it right.
Right.
You know what they're doing.
And then January 17th, the Speakeasy Laugh Hard comedy show at the Joinery.
Oh, word. Let's go.
In the Speakeasy.
I haven't been to the Joinery yet. I'm super.
Oh,
down to
it's
check
sick,
it.
dude.
It's got a nice vibe. I mean, I've seen videos of people's shows doing stuff over there. You
Right.
know?
Man, I was a little bummed out when Tapworks closed.
Yeah.
Because I loved Tapworks, bro.
Never. I hadn't gotten to check it out.
You never got?
So-
Oh, bro, they had like 150 something beers on tap, dude.
Oh, word. What?
It was dope. The food was fantastic. Actually, the guys who own Zuma used to work at Tapworks.
Oh, man. Oh,
So it's kind of cool.
if
dude.
Tapworks people ever hear this, bring it back. Come on.
Oh, yeah.
You can
I think they have like another Tapworks in like Midwest City or some shit like that.
Oh, word.
I think.
Okay.
Don't quote me
I
on
live
that.
in Midwest City, so go check it out. If they're
But
there.
yeah, the joinery down in the Speakeasy. It was funny because like the manager at the time was like giving me like a run of the place, and I was like, dude, I used to do like so much drugs in this building. I don't do those anymore, but man, I used to.
It's like sweet memories.
I just realized I just did a Mitch Hedberg bit, whatever. And then let's see, the 20th will be at Skydance Brewery,
Word.
the Drafts and Laughs comedy show
Got good burgers over there?
at Skydance.
Yeah. Oh, they got food?
No, it's a brewery.
Oh, okay.
But they
shit.
usually, it's like right across the street from the parlor, and the parlor has pretty good food.
Word.
But for the most part, like Skydance, they put out like a food truck
Oh,
most
sick.
nights out there and
That's
stuff.
what's up.
So, but they also like they release a new beer every Friday, which is super sick,
Like their own stuff. They just
Their
got
own beers.
lists of beers on
Yeah.
coming. Oh, that's what's up,
man.
dude.
And that's one thing that sucks about like quitting drinking right now. It's like because I just miss a good beer.
Yeah, I mean, like everything in moderation. That's what I believe.
Right.
It's just like a little bit. You just want to taste it, see what's up. But if some people, if you don't have the like personality, it's totally respectable to just stave off. You know what I'm saying?
But
like,
they just released like a mango vanilla milkshake IPA,
what the heck?
and I was like, bro, that sounds so good.
I'm gonna try that for sure.
That sounds so good.
I'm gonna try that, bro. And I'll let you know if it's good. I'll vicariously drink beers for
Thank you.
for your benefit.
Get
bro.
drunk for me.
Yeah,
Get
for
cirrhosis for me.
for your benefaction.
Let's see. Then the 21st, I'm doing this benefit for my buddy.
Word.
I can't remember where it's at, somewhere on Northwest Expressway, but I guess my buddy's wife just found out she had stage 4 colon cancer. So
Oh,
it's
no.
a benefit to help get them back on their feet, man.
Yeah,
They're
we gotta
both-
put a link in there.
Yeah.
See if you can
they're-
get some people
once
to donate.
Yeah. They both are very, very sweet people. So
Yeah.
I was excited to have it. And then let's see, what is the
Yeah, man.
22nd?
I'll put that link down here in the description. So if you guys want to donate to that benefit
Yeah.
before it happens,
I think they have a GoFundMe or something.
yeah, we'll drop that down too.
And then on the 27th, I'll be in Seneca, Missouri.
Yes,
Track
dude.
94 Brewery. So that should be cool. So those are my January shows for now.
That's what's up, bro. And, man,
Yeah.
I'm stoked for you.
Yeah,
That's
thank you,
Such a
dude.
good journey.
Yeah, man.
It's like you come a long way since like I said, seeing you do open mics when you first got out here back in the days.
Yeah,
And,
dude. The
like, you
Midtown
know,
Deli.
Yeah, seriously.
Ah, dude. What's that place now? Stella or some shit like that?
I don't even know,
I
man.
think it's something like that.
It's still like I just get flashes of the areas when I'm driving back in and around the Oklahoma City metro now.
Yeah.
Now that I'm back on a more permanent basis,
All right.
semi-permanent.
What did you do in California?
Dude, just a bunch of stuff. Like most of the time, I was like substitute teaching or teaching. But I worked with like subcontractor with PG&E when I was in Oakland for a couple of years. Like, I had a bunch of family out there.
Cool.
And then I moved up to Mendocino, like damn near like the Emerald Triangle. You know, it's like kicking it with like super musical, talented people, like living on the coast for like another 5 years. In a place called the Sea Ranch, Wallala, Point Arena area. So all those people, again, always want to shout them out when I talk about it. They're fucking dope.
Absolutely. That's dope, man.
So.
Hell yeah.
Now I'm back, just trying to do a bunch of other shit.
Hell yeah.
Bunch of art and music, too. So I was doing galleries and stuff. Get my art out there, my portraits.
So you're like throwing a bunch of your art in galleries and shit like that too?
Oh, that's what I want to do. Yeah, I'd like to have some stuff in the First Americans Museum. I'd like to have some stuff in the Contemporary. I don't know if you know what those are. They're dope. You should go check them out. Contemporary is a free museum in Oklahoma City.
Okay.
So it's like I think it's on 11th and Broadway, and you can just literally walk in and like no appointment. They have a free show.
Wait, where's it at?
On like 11th and Broadway in Oklahoma City, downtown.
Yeah. My buddy wear the Contemporary thing, right? Yeah, my buddy is the director of like the musical theater or theater department down there.
Yeah, that's what's up.
Yeah, and they do like art classes and shit like that too.
Oh yeah,
right?
absolutely.
Okay.
Yeah, they have like a little like room in the back, studio in the back for learning and classes.
Have you ever been to the Banjo Museum?
No, I mean, no, I've seen it. Is it in Oklahoma City too? Like
yeah,
in Bricktown?
it's in Bricktown. Like kind of right next to.
Saw it from the outside.
Yeah, bro, it's pretty sick.
Huh.
Like I had a buddy from New Mexico in town. We went to go check it out, and the lady was like, "Do you play the banjo?" And he's like, "Yeah." And I was like, yeah, I know." Well, like, so they like let us in for free, but like the whole history of the banjo and stuff, bro, is wild.
Really?
It is so crazy.
I don't know. Throw some of that down. I want to hear some.
Like, bro. So back in the day, like the banjo was like a black person's instrument, and so it was very, very frowned upon for white people to play the banjo.
Huh?
So they would put on blackface.
What? And
go play the banjo out at like places.
Huh. Wow.
It's bonkers.
Wow.
That like the whole history of it's wild. And then but like dude, they've got
undercover whites playing banjo.
Yeah, dude. Like it's wild. Like it's America's a fucked up place, dude.
It's so wild. And just, suck that in.
But they've got all kinds of dope shit there. They've got like dude, I saw like banjos from like early 1800s there. Like they've got Steve Martin's banjo that he won at the for the Mark Twain Award prize. Yeah, they have that. Just chilling. Bro, they have so many. You got to go check.
They let you play one?
No.
They let you play any banjos?
No.
They just let you in free.
Even if they did, I would have no idea what the fuck I'm doing.
Just like play just put your hands on there like that sort of, and then you'd be fine.
Yeah.
Banjo swings come out.
I think once you you learn guitar, you can pretty much play any other stringed instrument. Like you just got to kind of figure it out.
Yeah, man.
Takes you a minute.
We're definitely gonna have to jam.
Hey, do you remember Carlton Dorsey?
Yeah, dude. Is he? Where is he at nowadays?
Who knows?
Oh wait, no wait. I've seen him playing with. It's so weird. It's such a small world.
Yeah.
But when I was in California, I got connected through like an ex with this band called Audio Pharmacy. And so it's cool guys. It's the native people, like super cool as fuck. And like, then all of a sudden, like maybe like 2 or 3 years later, you know, this is like maybe this year, I see a post of I think Carlton or maybe actually the Audio Pharmacy's Facebook page, and Carlton Dorsey's in the band, like playing with them. I'm like, what the hell, dude? Like, what?
That's so dope.
How do those two worlds connect, you know?
Bro, he was out doing stuff, man. Like this was back when I was still playing music all the time, but I did a show on top of like this apartment complex in Midtown, and he came and played bass for me, and he was one of those guys I was just like, hey, this song is in G. He'll figure it out,
right?
Like because he just nails it every single time.
Yeah,
and
because he plays like 4 or 5 different instruments. He's a teacher, a music teacher.
He plays like pretty much every instrument.
Oh,
like,
so it's
if you just handed him an instrument, give him 5 minutes, and he's gonna know how to play that.
That's sick.
Like he was.
I remember. I mean, I played music with him once. Like I think it was at his house, and he was showing me how to use the loop pedal. And I was like fucking it up. He was like, "Now you can do it like this," and he was like doing like that. And I was like,
He's one of the ones that got me turned on to the loop station because I was fucking with the loop station for a little bit, man. Someone like gave me like an RC300 like loop station,
3-channel.
Shit, dude, it was like 4 or 5.
Oh, word.
I want to think, like, yeah, but like, dude, like trying to do all that and like drumming on your guitar and then like, yeah, dude, that shit was so sick. Man. And that's one of the.
He was hell of inspiring,
bro. He was so dope, man. But like, yeah, last time I talked to him, he was like, yeah, I'm going out to, I think he was going to like Cali or something like that. He's like, yeah, I'm playing with Erykah Badu's band or something like that. Like he was doing something. I was like, fuck yeah, dude. Like,
does not surprise me.
No, absolutely not. Like, yeah,
absolutely not.
But like, yeah, that loop station, bro. Like, it's so much fun to play with. Mm-hmm. Like, if you can just like do it, like learn how to like play around with it, so much fun.
I got to get this other pedal back. It's like a HX Stomp XL.
Yeah.
And it's got like 220 different effects in it and like can replicate all these different like cabs, like Fender Marshall cabs and like all this super nice stuff. Sounds hell of good. And you can re and pre-program it a bunch of 1,000 different ways.
Right.
Using that with my loop pedal was like,
I bet it was amazing.
Just throw down like any kind of sound and then just flip the effects and different preset and then just cut it with something different. Like,
and that was one of like the main reasons like why I just quit playing music so much was I was doing these shows at like hotels or bars and stuff like that where no one really gives a shit. Like I would sit there and I'd, throw down this like dope ass loop. I'd like do a great guitar solo or I just sang the song like better than I've ever done before. Right. And then I'd look up after I was done like and like people are like chilling at the bar with their like headphones in, just like typing away. I'm like, what the fuck, man? Like no one's applauding, no one's listening. I'm like,
right.
Fuck. And then sucks, I'm packing up at the end, and then like someone comes over and hands me $20. Like, here you go, young man. And I was like, man, fuck you. I feel like a prostitute.
Yeah, exactly.
Went home, burned my clothes, dude.
I heard that, man. Let's gotta push through it, I haven't done a show. Well, I did one with the bands recently. I just played with the Serafina Trio. They're cool. They sound great. And dude, it just feels good to be out playing. I don't really care. Like personally, I don't care if anybody's listening for the most part. Right. It's like I fucking love music. So
it's the exact opposite of being a comedian. It's like I really want people to be listening to me. I really want you guys to laugh. Like
right. Actually, I have a complex. Like it's easy for me to do the podcast thing because it's just like there's not really a billion people here. I actually get more nervous sometimes if I'm on stage, and that's something I like. It's fun to fight that bull, just get over that, whatever that stage anxiety or that stage, maybe it'll never go away. Yeah. I've also heard.
Yeah. Sometimes you just gotta like use that. Like me, like I've been on stage basically my whole life doing like musical theater, just all that different stuff. Like I've never had a problem being on stage. Like, I mean, shit, dude, you see me at like Reggae Fest and shit like that in front of like a couple thousand people.
Yeah.
I'm good, dude. I'm like, let's roll.
Let's do it.
But like, I don't know, man. Sometimes I get more nervous in front of like 2 people than I do just like the whole crowd. Like,
right, because you gotta put some more pressure on you. Just connect with those 2 people versus like a numbers game.
Sometimes I get real nervous like during sex, and I'm like, can someone else just like be in this room with me? Like,
man, OnlyFans, and you have a whole lot of people. Start webcamming, bro. That's a great way to build an audience, right?
Yeah. Shit, dude, I need to make some extra income on this shit.
I was saying, bro.
But yeah, you just got to use that nervousness, because that nervousness, like it gives you an edge, but at the same time, it's letting you like live in the moment a little bit more. And that's one thing I saw you had Chandler Watson on here, not too long ago, and I love that dude.
He's super dope. No, I don't know anybody that doesn't adore that guy.
No, no, he's dope. Like, I almost like see him as like a Buddhist monk of comedy.
No, seriously, bro. Like, absolutely.
Because he'll always like drop like some little like heavy knowledge on you in just like very subtle ways. Like, and that's one thing that he had told me. He was like, man, if you're nervous, bro, he's like, use it. Like, live in the moment. Like, be in the moment more. You know what I mean? Chandler actually put me on my first comedy show I ever got paid on.
No way.
Yeah, the Loaded Bowl.
I remember them doing like, they had like the restaurant. That's sick. Dude.
Yeah.
I love the connections, man.
No, absolutely. No, Chandler's my dude, man. I love that guy. We need to like trip on some mushrooms soon.
I'm saying, bro. Yeah, man. This is what I'm trying to do. Like, this is I just have a network of people. Like, as a building, I'm really excited. You know what I'm saying? Like, right now, I'm starting with, just people I've known for a cool minute. I don't even know how I knew Chandler through wherever back when, but somehow I knew him. I forget how I met him. I've known for a cool minute, and then I have all the people that I have planned coming up here pretty soon, or people I've known. And from them branching out to people who I'm just now meeting, but like the network, super powerful to have like just a ton of artists and musicians and comedians and small business owners and culturists, dancers.
Just people that are trying to make the city dope, bro.
Exactly, dude.
Like,
if we all know each other, bro,
like we're all,
what can't we do?
Yeah, no, absolutely. Like, dude, that's the thing. It's like Oklahoma City it's growing, it's building, bro. Like, shit, dude. Tulsa King was 99% filmed here, bro.
Yeah, exactly.
Take that, Tulsa. Just kidding. Continuing the beef that.
Was it really filmed in the OKC metro? It wasn't filmed?
Dude, like so much of it was filmed down the street.
Oh,
because
where's it streaming on?
It's on Paramount.
Paramount, okay.
Paramount or Peacock or something like that.
Okay,
I haven't seen it yet, but like it's like the old Cox Center. Mm-hmm. That's now a movie studio.
Yeah, dude, I have seen that the Paycom.
Yeah,
it's like right there, dude.
Yeah, so like, no, it's this place is growing. There's a lot happening here, man. Like, people are starting to realize, like, yo, Oklahoma's kind of tight, especially with like the cannabis industry, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, dude,
the cops were still on some bullshit with it, though.
Say what?
The cops are still on some bullshit with it, though.
Oh, really?
In some areas, yeah. Like, I got arrested for like having some weed in my car. It's like, dude,
do you have your card?
Just moved back.
Do you have your card?
No, my card.
Oh, get your card, bro.
Yeah, I'm getting my card. So I was just like, oh, bro.
Yeah, that sucks, bro.
It's like basically almost recreational.
Dude, my buddy has been dealing. He's down in Dallas, and my buddy's been. He got busted with a vape cartridge, bro. Like, they Britney grindered his ass, dude.
Wow.
Like, and
damn.
He's like it was like felony possession because it was like concentrated.
Mm.
And so, like, he's had to deal with so much shit, and it's like really just put him through a lot of like nonsense.
Right.
And
if only he just paid $3,000 to a lawyer, he might have got it just dropped down to $700.
He paid a lot of money to a lawyer, bro. And like, I mean, it was just like that county where he got arrested was like. Yeah, they're just fucking dicks, dude.
Super strict, and they got people who are like, they know who do it and don't care. They'll let it slide. And again, it's not what you know; it's who you know. Unfortunately, in some cases, depending on what side of the situation you're looking from. Right.
But with the Oklahoma like cannabis community here, bro, like shit, dude. In 2020, like our population increased so much of people from all over the country moving in. Like, oh, cool, land is cheap here. Mm-hmm. It's cheap to live here. We have an opportunity to like start a branch here. Like, fuck yeah, dude. Like, everyone showed up, and it's funny. Brands. Yeah, it's funny because now there's like during tornado season like who the transplants are.
Why? Because they bounce or they freak out.
Bro, 100%. Like when the tornado sirens go off, they're like, "What do we do?" And I'm like, "Bro, get a beer, chill, bro. You be all right."
Yeah.
Like,
hopefully, if it's a fun one, then your house will shake.
Yeah. Well, and that's one thing that they
will shake your house.
That's one thing that the comedy club has to like tell some of the comics that are here for weekends and stuff. Like, all right, Saturday at noon, you're gonna hear a tornado siren.
Right.
There's not a tornado. Just chill out.
It's just a warning.
They're just testing it, making sure it still works.
Yeah.
So.
Oh, that is true. They do tests.
Yeah.
But sometimes I know I'd be hearing the warning sirens.
Yeah. Okay. But yeah, like a lot of communities, like the guy I opened for on Sunday was like, I had no idea what the hell was going on. Like, yeah, he's always in my hotel room panicking. I had like one of my old coworkers that I used to work with. He like texted us all one day. He goes, "Hey guys, like this tornado is like above my house. Like, what?" And he was like from Queens, New York, and he's like, "I have no idea what to do."
And it's like, hey man, if it's just swirling, you're good. If it's touching the ground, you're fucked. That's basically it. Unless
like, you grab a beer, sit in the bathtub, you'll be all right.
Right. Like, grab a mattress if you're really that worried about it,
bro. I remember the first time I ever like dealt with a tornado here, bro. Like, this shit was wild.
Right. Well, I remember growing up, and that's what exactly we would do. We would, if it was bad enough, grab a mattress, and our family ride motorcycles, so we had a bunch of motorcycle helmets, and like they put it on us as kids and stuff, and just had the mattress, and we just hang out with like a little radio, and a little radio and just chill in the bathroom. It was like kind of the funnest
Get
stuff.
a radio, fuck around with the Game Boy and shit like that.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck
Oh
yeah,
man,
dude.
I'd be playing Pokemon like with my helmet on, like
Yeah, I think
episode of Stranger Things.
especially like because I live downtown, like tornadoes rarely go down there. I'm never gonna say that like tornadoes will never go to a certain spot because I grew up my entire life with people telling me tornadoes will never happen in the mountains, and fucking. This had to be like 10 something years ago or some shit like that.
Word.
And a tornado happened on top of the mountain that I grew up with, like right
Wow.
on the ski resort, dude. Popped up. People were taking photos of that shit. And I was
Wow.
like, what the fuck?
I wonder if that's on YouTube.
It is on YouTube.
Oh, we gotta check that out
Yeah.
for sure. You gotta pull that shit up.
Dude.
I noticed that tattoo. That's a nice tat. Where you get that from?
Man, my buddy,
Show it to the camera.
yeah.
Show it to the iPhone. Oh, that's sick.
Check it out, bro.
Super vibrant colors.
Man, this tattoo actually it means a lot to me. The guy that did it, I got this back in, I want to say like 2009.
Word.
And the guy who did this, the last time I saw him, he was like, "Man, he's like, I want to finish that up." He was like, because it was like really spotty and stuff like that. You know what I mean? And it just kind of been through life.
Right.
And he's like, I want to finish that up. He's like, I just got hip replacement surgery. I just want to get healed up first. And then he passed away about 2 months later.
Oh, wow.
So I was real bummed out. And for years, I was like, no one else is ever touching this. Like,
Right.
no one's ever touching this tattoo again.
Right.
And then, time went on. And I was like,
Let me do it.
Yeah. So
Okay.
what I did was I texted his daughter. And I was like, I'm leaving this decision up to you. Last time I saw your dad, he said he wanted to finish this. What do you think? And she goes, I think if you get the certain person to do it and y'all just chill and listen to Iron Maiden the whole time, I'm good with it. Because he was a big Iron Maiden fan.
Right.
And I was like, bet.
That's killer. I
And
love
so
it.
that's what we did.
I love the conditions.
Yeah. So, I mean, that was just, and that was it was a pretty cool,
Just chill and listen to Iron Maiden while the dude
channel
his
that was
energy.
It was like 2.5 hours of listening to Iron Maiden, bro. And that was wild. It was wild.
It's like run that Spotify.
But that's what we did though.
discography.
Like when I would go and like get tattooed from him, like we'd chill in his little room that he had at his house and like watch fucking concerts of like Led Zeppelin or Mystery Science Theater 3000.
Oh yeah, the Peanut Gallery. Let's go.
Bro, that show was dope. And that's what we would do. Just sit around and he would just tattoo us, man. He was a cool guy. What am I looking for? Oh, Tornado and Rito, so.
Yeah, this I gotta see. I gotta see this.
Bam. Bro, this shit.
Oh, holy crap! What the hell?
Right?
Wow.
Everything that I learned in school,
Was a lie.
gone.
Gone.
Like,
Ruidoso, yeah.
it's
That's
like,
a nice mountain. That's a nice boulder.
oh, it was dope.
It's a nice mountain. It's a
No,
nice
it's a beautiful
mountain.
town. But like, dude, it's like, you
Wow.
remember when like, you say you're 29?
Yeah.
Right? Okay, dude, when I was about to graduate high school, they decided,
Man.
nah, Pluto's not a planet anymore. And I'm like,
Shit.
what the fuck, dude?
Now Nibiru's a planet. And all those
God.
other things.
What is
planet.
it?
This is some Nibiru, some extra 10th planet, or that's the next, some other shit. Yeah, it's like we just learn more and more, and then shit changes. That's why, like, science. You take it. I love science. My degree's in biology. I
Yeah.
love science. I love experimentation. I love how shit works.
Yeah.
I also know the shit's tentative. Like, we just think this until we know better
Right.
at all times. So it's like take everything with a grain of salt. I don't trust shit, but I hear all of it.
Bro,
I hear where you're coming from.
space is
Everybody.
wild, dog. Do you think the Earth is flat?
I was just having this conversation last night. It's so weird. I was asking that bartender chick, is the Earth flat? Do you know anybody that thinks so? Do you know anybody who's an flat earther?
One of my homegirls was dating a flat earther for a little
No
bit.
shit. Like, what is the God? What's it like hanging out? Just aside, like if you don't even have
She would never bring him around me.
Dude,
She would never bring me around.
you know what I'm saying? Like from the earlier conversation, you have a little bit of a habit here, might change and affect somewhere over here. I wonder how being a flat earther just affects the rest of your life as a human being.
You know those questions? Where they're trying to make sure you're not a robot?
Yeah.
Like when you're online or something like that.
Yeah.
You know what one of those questions is?
What?
Is the Earth flat, or is the Earth round?
That one's apparently it's a subjective. I don't think it's flat. I'll just for that.
No, I don't think it is either.
I've been in airplanes,
Like, did you ever see? You remember? Shit, when was this? Remember Felix Baumgartner? Remember that guy? The dude who he got onto a little capsule, went all the way up to the edge of space, and just jumped out. Did you ever see that? Bro.
Well, wait. But he had a parachute and everything, right?
Parachute,
I remember that. He was on the Red Bull plane.
He was very, very sad. It was like, I'm going to go out in the most epic fucking way possible.
I know, right?
But they put him in a little pod thing with a hot air balloon thing. And then took him all the way up to the edge of space. You see the Earth curving.
Right.
And this dude just all right.
Time to go.
Jumps out.
You know what?
And the camera on his helmet, if you watch this video, dude,
it's cold,
bro. It looks like he's floating in space for a second.
Yeah.
And then he just eventually makes it down, bro. That shit was so intense.
I mean, it's terminal velocity, but what about? I guess he does.
I think he free fell for 7.5 minutes or something like that.
That's a long time.
That's
And you know what? Actually, have you ever been skydiving?
No.
Okay, so here's what it's like, bro. I think I jumped out at 10,000 feet or 15,000, somewhere like that. It was about 10,000 feet. But you jump out, you're ready. They take you up there, and usually, if you haven't done it before, you have to have somebody in tandem. But they're like, all right, dangle your feet out the plane. You're already you just open the plane door like it was a garage. Now put your feet out and just dangle them out. So then you're in a plane, going. Your feet are dangling out this plane, and you see it, And then they're like, roll out. So you roll out. You're going down, and you feel like you would on a roller coaster for about but the gut feeling.
Yeah,
right? It's like that G-force, you get that feeling for about 10 seconds. After 10 seconds, it goes away, and then you ever seen the cartoons where they're they're checking their watch, the dude's falling down the hole. Wile E. Coyote's falling, and he's bored and shit, falling.
That's kind of how it was.
Yeah, because after that 10 seconds, the scariness goes away because your body gets used of the G-force. You kind of baseline out, so the feeling goes away, and then you're just falling, and you're just You're just waiting on shit to happen because you're looking around at the horizon. That you do see the Earth. I think I jumped out at Santa Cruz in California.
Yeah,
and
I was ruined on roller coasters at a young age. My sister and her friend, when I was 7 years old, decided they were going to take me on a little road trip and stuff, and that was cool.
Right.
But we went to Six Flags.
Sick.
And this was in San Antonio, I think. Six Flags, San Antonio. I don't know. There was the first roller coaster I ever rode was the Texas Giant.
Oh, no.
And at the time was the biggest roller coaster in the country.
Yeah, it's hey,
and
bro.
that raggedy bitch, bro. Because that thing is just made of just wooden things. So it's you feel like that thing is about to tip over at any moment.
Oh, shit.
Bro, that was the first roller coaster I ever rode.
Wow.
And I was fuck, I was freaking out, dude. Why did you traumatize a child like this, dude?
I know, right? It's fuck it.
I haven't forgiven you.
He still thinks about it.
Day.
Every
and
day.
then so they're like, it's okay. We're gonna make it. We're gonna make it better. We're gonna go on another one. It's gonna be better. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, no, this one. It's in the pitch black dark.
Oh, that's sick.
And it sounds
cool.
dope if you're a roller coaster enthusiast.
Right.
If you're a child who just got traumatized.
It's the next level of more traumatization.
That traumatized me even more.
He's now you got 3 levels of PTSD with any kind of. That's why you don't drive, probably.
I can't do it.
That's probably why you quit driving.
I was living in New York, and I was kind of seeing this girl, and she found out about my fear of roller coasters. I was I'm just not a big fan. Not a big fan.
She was like, let's go to Coney Island.
Yes.
Called it.
And she was like, we're going to Coney Island, and you're going to ride this roller coaster.
Because she has a point to prove. She's like, no,
you're
going to like this.
We made plans to go ride rides at Coney Island. And I shit you not, 2 or 3 days before, a news article came out, and that roller coaster fucking broke. And these people were stuck at the top and had to climb down the roller coaster. Nah, dog.
That's cool.
I ain't with it.
I feel it. I was a gymnast for 10 years, so you give me some stupid shit like that, I'd have a good time, like climbing down.
You were a gymnast?
I was a gymnast, yeah. Yeah.
Bro, so I was not with it. So
climbing that shit like you.
And there, like, I think the last roller coaster I rode was my sister used to. She's a nurse, and she used to go work at this camp with like kids with like Down syndrome and stuff.
Oh, word.
And so we went to the Frontier. Was it Frontier City?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So we went there to just go hang out.
Welcome to the Diamondback.
Yeah. And I was like, okay, like I'll ride like one roller coaster with you, and it was the one.
This is post traumatization, right?
This is post. Yeah, this is post traumatization. But like, I was like, it's the one where you're just like your feet's kind of dangling, and then there's no like loop de loops or anything, but it's just like and the whole time I was like, fuck, shit, like freaking out, and then so we get done, and that was the roller coaster. I was like, okay, that wasn't that bad,
right?
But that's as far as I'm going.
Like you're good on.
And the girl that Down syndrome was like, you're going to go ride this other one with me. And I was like, no, I'm not. She's like, and you're not going to cuss. And I'm like, can't promise that.
Right.
And she's like, nope, come on. And she grabs me. And it was like, is it the Silver Bullet, the one that kind of does a little loop-de-loop thing?
Yeah, that one's the one. It's over in the corner.
Yeah. I was like, she was like, we're riding that. And she kind of had that extra strength.
Right.
And I couldn't like get out of that. I was like, oh God. And I was like, haha, it's so funny. And she's like, you're riding this with me. I was like, no, I'm not. Like,
she made sure you got on there though.
We got right up to like where I was about to get on, and I had a full blown anxiety attack. And I was
word.
Like, I can't. Nope. And my sister's like, let him go. I'll ride it with you. Like that. And I shit you not, dude. I ran to my mom. Like, mommy.
Hell yeah. You said, let me get out of this
God,
shit.
never again, bro.
I used to be afraid of roller coasters when I was a kid, and like I would go on the little tiny ones, and that was it. And then I don't know, something happened and something changed. I was like, you know what, I want to try out one of these bigger ones, and I don't remember which one it was, but I just started getting like, fuck it, I'm just gonna do it. I just like said, fuck it, I was getting there. I'd be like freaking out, like, it's gonna be wild. It's gonna be wild. I don't want to do this, but I'll do it. And then somewhere it became acquired taste, like
Yeah.
I think the transition point, like I had been trying them for a while, and
right?
Like being anxious and being scared for a cool minute, and then at Frontier City they had the eruption.
Do
you remember that one?
No.
It's like it was like this little pod, and there's like 2 or 3 seats on each side of this triangle. That's on bungees. With the fucking gigantic sticks, and so like somehow it like lowers the pod down, and they like hook it.
And then it like shoots you up.
Yeah, and it just fucking shoots you up as high as possible, and it like goes up, and the poles like swing around, and the fucking bungee expands at the top, and then just shoves you back down with G forces, and then expands, and like rubber bands. Like imagine just a marble on the end of a rubber band. It just goes boing, 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 until it comes back down.
Yeah.
And like that to me was like some of the most G-force shit that I ever experienced up to that point. And I think that's when I just lost my baseline. Like, fuck it, this is gonna be scary. Then I was cool with like Superman and shit at like Six Flags, and getting like flash passes so I can skip the line.
I'm not a fan of roller coasters, but
yeah,
water slides I fuck with heavy.
Oh, word.
Oh, bro, love water. I went to.
It's funny. I'd be the opposite.
What is the?
It's too open.
What's the place? Whitewater
Bay.
Whitewater Bay now.
Yeah,
I went there. I went there with my niece and my sister a few months ago, and bro, I had a blast. I don't know. Maybe if it was like I just felt like comfortable. It's weird that I was like comfortable sitting in like a pool full of other people's urine.
Yeah,
but like
an asshole juice, basically.
Oh man. Yeah. Asshole juice, dude. It's calming, bro.
I hate when people bring it up because you forget about it for a minute. I went once this year, and you forget about it.
But sometimes like if you pee in the pool too, and then like you also like let out a little toot, that's also your asshole juice, bro.
Right. I mean,
and bask in your own glory.
I'm saying, yeah, just like a little. Maybe it just like radiates from you, and you have like a little circle of that everywhere you go.
What you do is like you go into these water parks. And
is this a scientific fact? This is a scientific fact.
It's a scientific fact proven by me.
Okay,
you go into these water parks, and you get into the pool, and you claim your dominance by you peeing in the pool and you farting in the pool. That makes like a nice like force field around you that's protecting you from other people's pee-pee and asshole juice.
That's the only way that it works.
That's
it's like
literally how it works.
The chemicals that they just push away from each other, right? So just,
absolutely, dude.
Somebody's urine and
it's like water and oil. It's water and oil, dude.
Solution.
Yeah,
it doesn't work.
It's water and oil.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
That's a scientific fact, dog.
Yeah. So he's aside from the studio and the podcast, he's also got an experimentation lab somewhere down there, like Dexter. Man, kill the game,
bro. I'm saying, but like, no, dude. Like, I fuck with water slides, though, dude. Like,
to me, it's too open, dude. Like, if you're like on a slide and just like shoot over the top, you know, those ones that go like this. I know one of them over there is closed because it has one, like it goes down, so it has one hump, and then it goes down and it has another hump before it goes down to the bottom, right?
Oh,
so
shit.
If you go off the one, if you don't land right,
you're
fucking off that thing. I think somebody fell off, so they closed that one, but the one that just goes down straight and just one.
That's just bad engineering. Like, have you seen that other slide that's been on like TikTok and stuff like that? And people just like, it's like a steel slide, and then people are like, boom, boom, and they just like, oh, bro, they like eat shit. It's like, damn, dude, like cracking tailbones, bro.
Hey, you got to do it somehow. It just makes you stronger, you know, or paralyzes you. There's no mid ground.
But like, water slides are sick though, dude. I don't know. I just feel more comfortable in water.
Yeah.
Maybe because I'm a Pisces.
Maybe because you're Pisces, bro. I'm Leo. I can't do the fire, man. I can be in hot places.
Are you like really into astrology?
I mean, not really. I mean, I know what the months are, but I can't tell you what it all means conjunct this or that.
I'm telling you, dude, the Pisces hate is real, bro. Like, here's the thing. It's like, I'll be talking to a girl, and I'm just like, oh, cool. Like, we're having a good time. We're having a good conversation and stuff. Like, we're vibing out. Like, what's your sign? And like, Pisces are like...
They just get up and leave.
Like, damn.
I'm gonna have to ask my homies. I know a few Pisces. Grandma's cool. She's Pisces.
She's cool.
Grandma's cool.
Grandma's tight.
It's like, fuck you. You're cool. Fuck you.
Grandma got those like cool.
I think that's everybody
cookies,
though,
man.
I don't know that there's anybody that like says, "Oh, Aquarius," or because I just hear that Leo all the time. Oh, you're Leo. You're one of those people. Or, you know, I don't know what you mean. Honestly, like everybody's different.
It just gets a little wild. Now, some of it's pretty accurate. Like, I mean, sometimes I'll read like a horoscope or something like that, and they're like, "This is what you should do today," and I'm like, "Oh man, it kind of sounds legit," and then I don't do it.
Right. That's why I always check after the day. Like sometimes, like with my relationship with astrology is, like, do have like a horoscope app, and friends will send me shit, and cousins will send me shit, and like, I'll check it after the day is done, or like, you know, because then I can be like, "Oh, word, did I do the thing that's on the list?" And a lot of the times, actually, it is the same thing. So that is kind of interesting, you know. I mean, think about fucking. This is how out there I am within a point, like quantum physics, the spooky entanglement, the shit that like you could have one particle and this other one over here, and somehow
alternate universes and shit.
No, just it's within the same universe. They just it shows that things are connected at a distance, right? So like that's really what more is the spooky entanglement at a distance is. It's like if you look at one particle, if they got shot out at the same time, so they're entangled. So you do one thing, or one thing happens with this one, and you find out almost 100%, you know what the other one is somehow, because they're entangled. So they kind of affect each other in some weird way. So a physicist would be able to explain. But basically, shit can be entangled and can affect each other from different areas. So if you want to think about like fucking planets in the gravity or whatever that effect has, if it is, you know, connected to us, because we have like particles being shot around the solar system every second of the day, like fucking UV rays from the sun, fucking magnetosphere shooting out. We're in a you know, an EV field right now, electromagnetic field or EM field, just from the Earth. Little neutrinos blasting through our body at all the fucking time, you know.
And in the midst of all this, bro, people be eating ass.
I know, right? Just eating ass, and they just have no idea what's happening.
Like, they got all kinds of different particles going on in their tongue, dude.
You had like 16 neutrinos pass through your face while you're eating that colon out. I don't know who we're shouting out right here, but y'all know. Some people
nasty ass eaters.
Some people be
bro.
nasty as hell out here.
It's an unpopular opinion. But I don't eat ass, bro. Let's just say it's a weird concept to me, dude.
Not even with like cottonelles or wet wipes, you won't do it.
Bro, it's just a weird concept to me, dude. I don't know.
I don't know. Patrice O'Neal would disagree.
Patrice O'Neal eat a lot of ass.
Yeah, apparently. Yeah,
that made sense.
Yeah. He's quoted as saying that the pussy is like infinitely more disgusting than the asshole. I think it's a direct quote. Infinitely.
Checks out sometimes, bro.
I mean, sort of. He said like that sphincter is like the outside, like your colon, like where the shit mostly hits, right? Is like on the inside, and there's like a little pocket in your asshole. Right. So apparently, it's actually some separation. You're not like all up in the colon.
I don't know, man. I was talking to this one girl for a minute, and then she started telling me she was into like pee play.
Word.
Like she was like, yeah, man, like I like dudes peeing on me.
Huh.
I was like, wow.
Did you get a good answer?
Nah, dude, I just never responded. I was like, best of luck, Jesus. Like, right. I mean, I'm not gonna kink shame, you know.
Yeah, right. I mean, she brushes her teeth in between, right? She has to.
I don't know. I don't know. There's some nasty bitches out there, bro.
True. We'll shout out nasty bitches too. I mean, you do your thing. You know what I'm saying?
I pray for y'all.
Much love. Look at God. We'll get some people on here to talk about that too. We'll see. I haven't figured out if I want to do like sex work as a whole. I mean, that could be a totally like valid like category. I mean, at first this started with artists and musicians,
right,
and then it expanded to comedians and dancers,
right,
and why not?
What kind of dancers though? Like belly dancers?
Not like hip hop dancers.
Hip hop dancers,
like
strippers.
Not that, but exactly.
You don't want to get.
It's performative.
You know what? Like I don't.
OnlyFans is a performative art.
Oh, absolutely,
dude.
Absolutely.
It might as well. I mean, if it's art, it started as music and art.
Yeah, no, I love it.
Everything else.
OnlyFans models, dude, strippers, bro. Like strippers are honestly some of my biggest supporters.